What's up, my cannonballs? We're back for a short, quick second, and I mean short. On this one, I'm going to be talking about a TV show that I've seen on my timeline on Instagram. It's called Doubling Down with the Ricos. You guys may have to excuse the birds in the background because they're really, really loud. And they usually be loud like this maybe around about 6, but it's in the noontime, so I guess they still feel the need to chirp. But, yeah. So I was watching this. Am I going to be able to do this? Hold on. I should clap my hands. Hold on. Oh man, I started to clap my hands, but that didn't help. Do one of them strong claps. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. But I was watching the Ricos. That was called Doubling Down with the Ricos, and they are still making it seem like they are kind of like having these kind of stressful problems, which which is normal, in everyday life. But you guys have been on TV for about 4 years now. 4 years, and you guys are still living in that same cramped up, look like a townhouse. It's time to expand your horizon and go invest in a bigger property for all your children. Everybody doesn't have to have, their own separate rooms, but they will have a room enough where everybody can be comfortable and not cramped up underneath each other. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is too, you guys got to understand, this family has 14 children. So if y'all gonna continue to do this, you need to be mindful of the help, because the help is not getting any younger. You know what I'm saying? They're getting older, and we all know when people get a little older, they are helping people out with their children. They get a little tired, and I definitely believe that it's time to slow it on down. Now, granted, when you're married, you have every right to do all the sex you want to do, but you guys are bringing life into this world on top of other children, and I just think that's kind of setting yourself up a little bit for failure, when the help is limited. Because let me tell you like this, you guys, my mother, she had children, but the way she went about it, a few of them, after she had her first two, they were old enough to watch me and my sister, and vice versa. When she had some more children, we was older, and we was able to watch the next set of twins, and that's how it should be. But in the Ricos cases, they ain't got it like that. I would say they got one child that may be older than all the kids, but she can't do that much work. The grandmother can't do that much work. They even got another person that's staying there, which is another male, which I don't know too much. I don't know. I don't know. Man, I don't know. I don't want to be perverted or nothing like that, but I just feel like we need to have a woman in the house instead of a man over the kids. Sometimes men can be a little bit mean, and I don't know. I have sometimes a dislike for for males to always be around a bunch of kids, because certain things can happen. As a survivor of sexual molestation, I just be like mindful of that, because I really don't like grown men to be around kids alone. I don't trust it. I don't even trust, cousins that's up in age trying to watch my nieces and nephews. I just don't. But anyways, that's beside the point. But I really do feel like these two couples, this couple need to just really change it up and stop being so cheap, because I'm sure wherever they are staying at, I'm sure it's probably affordable for them for the time being. But when you are starting little small businesses on the side, and you got product coming to the house, that is clutter. So y'all all cramped up. You got you got the house stuff, but you also got the business stuff right along with the house stuff. It's like that's too much work for me. That's too much work on anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just think I would just use my head. Come on, baby. Let's get a storage unit. Let's put this there. Let's put this here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna be so long before it hits, stuff hit the fans and people start really getting irritated. And that would be my best suggestion. My other suggestion would be wear a condom. Because I ain't gonna lie, that's just too much sometimes. Especially if you don't have much help. and y'all want to continue to have kids on top of kids on top of kids, you know, which is it's okay, but shoot, I wouldn't want to put anybody through that, you know. Especially if I'm struggling and I may need some help. Like, that ain't what I want to do. Not at all. Like, that's kind of like something that I feel like is a little dangerous. Like, in my eyes, like, ain't no way. Because anything can happen. Anything can happen. And like the husband said, it's a little bit of a fire hazard to have all that stuff all cramped up together. You know, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can go wrong. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, on to my next topic. What I was finna say. Flow Rider. Now, Flow Rider's son. I don't know how old this boy is, but he managed to get by a window and he fell out the window 5 stories down. So I guess he had to have his whole body wrapped up in a cast. But Flow Rider don't even want to pay for maybe a little bit of the doctor expenses, which is crazy to me because this man just won a settlement of $8 million for something that happened, I guess, to him. And I feel like, man, that is your son, so you should be, you know, willing to come, you know, to come to your son's aid for the time being. You know, I don't care if you're paying child support. He'll add a little bit more to that for your son. And it seemed like that's just kind of, in my case, I feel like he feel like, okay, he made it out, so I'm paying child support, so he's good. No, that he ain't good. You know, I'm sure he probably gonna be messed up for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? After that, 5 stories, a child falling from 5 stories. I wonder what the hell the mother was doing. You know what I'm saying? Probably either occupied another room or asleep. But man, because you know, when I was watching my siblings and nieces and nephews, I would always make sure that door is locked and the windows are locked too as well, because sometimes these kids are so smart, they would try to raise up the window. But I would try to make sure, you know, things like that is taken care of so we don't have any issues, because not only am I going to get in trouble, my parent is going to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking all sorts of things, you know, when it comes to things like that, when it comes to kids, you know. And I feel like it is so trifling for a grown-ass man that has millions and don't want to really come to their own child aid for the time being. And I see why some men grow up, you know, having that resentment against their parent because of what they may have did and how they may have acted when it came to certain situations, when it came to them. Let me watch this beat. Hold on, you guys. Hold on now. I'm not trying to get stung. But yeah, I just think that's selfish as hell. I think a lot of these niggas out here are selfish. You know, they so bent on trying to keep up with image. You know, keep up an image, and that's when, and you know, that same image that they are trying to keep up is gonna bring, it's bringing in a whole another different type of I would say crowd of women. You know, that we would call gold diggers, and then they be feeling like, oh, somebody done played me. You're right, because you're playing this role that, oh, I need to have the latest that, instead of just being who you really are, and stop trying to be something that you're not. You know, I don't give a damn. The money don't really matter when it comes to you and your child. It really don't. You know, because at the end of the day, you will be held accountable. You know, somebody gonna hold you accountable for the things that how you conduct yourself with your child, whether it's your family or God. You know, because you know you can do things differently. Everybody can, and I don't care. It goes for mama and daddy. You know, everybody can do things differently, especially if you got the funds to do it. And all this, I don't want to do this because, you know, I'm not together with somebody. It's a bunch of BS. Damn. I'm so glad that I don't have those problems. I'm so glad I'm not selfish to try to go out there and sleep with any and everybody, you know, and then bring children into this world. Oh my goodness, and not be secure financially. That's just so stupid to me. I wouldn't be able to do it. But you know, Flo Rida, he got some money, so he's able to do stuff like that. You know, people that got money and some that don't got money, they are able to do that. You know. To each his own, but I just will not be doing that. I want to make the right decision. The right the shit I don't know why can't I the shit decision. Oh my goodness. Decision. You know, before I even try to even have a kid or two or three. You know. I'm just saying. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'm out. Peace.